Someone's not done with Carmelo.
Drew gets the contract changed.
And McIntyre sums us up perfectly. Hello, welcome to WrestleMSX. I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
Tiffany Stratton storms to the ring from the timekeeper's area, I think, and calls out Jade Cargill. She gets Nick Aldis instead, who says she can't have any contact before her match tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event. Stratton calls Cargill out again, with Cargill eventually answering. Aldis calls for security, with Cargill saying at Saturday night's main event, Tiffy time is up. Stratton leaves the ring and jumps at Cargill, but the security managed to handle it for a change, with Stratton heading back to the ring and holding her title aloft.
We see R-Truth dressed as Santa handing out sweets to Motor City before Solo shows up calling Chris Sabin Harry Potter.
Because he looks like him.
No, because it's Halloween.
Ah, of course, because Harry Potter's synonymous with Halloween.
Oh yeah, duh. Anyway, Solo says he's going to speak with Nick Aldis to get a fight scheduled later between the MFTs and Motor City.
He nearly tripped up.
Just a little.
Up next, Ilja Dragunov versus Frazer. As Frazer makes his way down, Tommaso Ciampa storms past him and into the ring. Ciampa says Frazer shouldn't be getting a title shot, with Dragunov saying he was here first. So Ciampa then leaves, the bell tolls, and we have a United States Championship match. Frazer starts well, but a chop slows him down, with Frazer then being booted from the apron onto the announcer's desk. After the break, we come back to Dragunov piling on the pressure with two German suplexes. He tries a third, but Frazer flips out of it, lands an inverted DDT and running shooting star before covering the champion for two.
A few exchange forearms in the middle of the ring is followed by a slam and cover for two by Dragunov. Dragunov misses a senton. Frazer lands a frog splash and covers for two, just as we hit another break. We come back to Frazer countering into a Hurricane Rana from the top rope and landing a Phoenix splash and cover for 2.9. We have a little bit of a botched fall from the middle rope, but luckily both men were fine. With Dragunov then landing a powerbomb, followed by the H-bomb and cover, the Mad Dragon retaining his title.
As Frazer leaves the ring, he's attacked by Ciampa, with us then hitting another break. We come back to all the tag teams brawling in the back, along with Dragunov. As they brawl off into the distance, aside from Ilja, we see Tama Tonga holding the US title, which he then gives back to Dragunov. But I don't want to see any more of them tag team fighting.
No.
We saw that for about 4 months at the start of the year.
Next up, Kit Wilson versus Carmelo Hayes. A flying elbow and a driven DDT net Kit a 2 count, with Hayes then fighting back with a springboard clothesline, head scissors takedown and cover for 2. We end up outside, but as Hayes throws Kit back into the ring, The Miz appears and throws Hayes into the ring post and then into the ring. Wilson takes advantage and lands a top rope elbow before covering for 2, with Hayes then landing a first 48 and covering for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, The Miz hits Hayes with the skull-crushing finale and says it's over when he says it's over.
Which we kind of said last week, didn't we? They were either done with this, which is fair enough, because we're bothered about Hayes
let's just finish it.
Or Miz is going to come back, which clearly he has done. In the locker room, Kathy Kelly asks Bliss and Flair about the Kabuki Warriors, with Bliss saying they know where to find us if they have a problem. Fair point. Flair talks about star signs because it's Halloween, with Bliss then saying she's going to show Jax why she outgrew her, with their match next.
We see Sami Zayn asking Nick Aldis if he can be at ringside for Motor City's match later, with Aldis asking him to sit this one out. Zayn relents with Cody Rhodes then appearing. Aldis asks him if he had anything to do with the attack on Jacob Fatu, with Rhodes obviously saying no.
Because it was Orton. So, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Flair at ringside. Of course, Jax bullies Bliss, squashing her in the corner twice, followed by a headbutt and then missed elbow, with the fight then heading outside and Jax dropping Bliss on the crowd barrier. Just as we break, we come back to Jax still in control until a head scissors takedown brings Jax down.
Bliss follows up with kicks, chops and a crossbody covering for 2. But Jax replies with a Samoan drop and cover for 2 after picking Bliss up off the top rope. Jax then looks for the Annihilator, but Flair gets on the apron, which distracts Jax, allowing Bliss to attack, causing Nia to fall to the mat and Bliss cover for the 1, 2, 3.
We see the MFTs walking through backstage when they come across Rey Fenix. Fenix says he wants to fight Tama Tonga, with Solo saying, "Sure, you're on, but next week." For me, Tala needs to squash him.
Yes, I think his first match, definitely.
We don't want a dragged out match. We
No.
just want Tala to squash him. This is why.
Because he's like 8 foot.
At least 8 foot. This is why you need your jobbers.
Oh yeah, to make the big
But
guys.
the problem is, because Rey Fenix isn't a jobber and he's kind of built himself up, if he gets squashed he's going to look weak and they might not want to do that and he might not want to do that, whereas if you just get a jobber he can squash him.
Yeah.
But Tala needs to squash him to show how dominant he is.
Yeah, definitely.
In my opinion, because nobody gets squashed anymore. Why not?
No.
It doesn't matter if you get squashed, you're getting paid for it, get on with it.
Fair enough. We then see the full WrestleMania trailer that had been teased during Raw. We kind of guessed the mini clips were alluding to it, but weren't sure they'd push it yet.
Yeah,
It's a
I
bit early.
thought there's a bit, because we said on, was it Musings or Raw, that it could be a WrestleMania trailer, but to have it already in October, it's a bit, come on guys, we know it's coming. That's one thing you haven't got to push.
Yeah.
Anyway, next we have a Damian Priest vignette with him saying it's personal to him now regarding Aleister Black, adding that punishment is coming for him. I didn't think this feud was done.
Backstage we see Kiana James telling Stratton that she should have got the backup she was offered, with the pair then exchanging words. Chelsea Green then appears in some kind of Snow White outfit.
I think it was.
And is looking for a shot at Julia's title. Aldis grants this for next week,
So tune in.
with Green and Fire then turning around and being scared half to death by Nikki Cross standing behind them.
Up next, and the last match of the night, the MFTs, Tama Tonga and JC Mateo versus the Motor City Machine Guns. There is a full complement of MFTs at ringside. Motor City clear the heels out the ring and dive after them, then come back in and run through their double team repertoire before Shelley covers Tama for 1. Back from the break, Sabine drops Tama with a beautiful looking tornado DDT from the middle rope, but Tama kicks out of the cover on 2.
Motor City then look to be taking control, with Solo telling Tala to get them. Shelley avoids the attack, with Motor City then looking for the skull and bones on Tama, but Solo gets on the apron and distracts the referee. With the ref distracted, Lower pushes Shelley from the top rope, allowing Tama to hit his finisher, Cutthroat, on Sabin. Tama then covers and gets the victory for his team.
After the match, the MFTs, which doesn't sound right, because how are they the My Family Tree?
I don't know.
It's weird. Anyway, after the match, MFTs put a beat down on Motor City, with Rey Fenix coming out for the save. Things aren't looking good, so out comes Shinsuke Nakamura, but neither should have bothered, as they both suffer a beatdown at the hands of the MFTs.
Backstage, we see Nick Aldis asking Drew McIntyre if he's happy with the contract he's about to sign for his match with Cody Rhodes. Surprisingly, Drew answers yes.
So, last segment of the night, a contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Drew won't sign as it's lopsided. If Rhodes is counted out, he keeps the title. If he's DQ'd, he keeps the title. And to be fair, he has a point. Because if I was champion, and I'd just keep getting counted out.
Fair.
Nick Aldis says if you don't sign it, I'll get someone else to. There are plenty of guys in the back that would take a title shot. Drew tells Aldis to get one of them and then walks away from the table.
Nice.
As he's about to step through the ropes, though, Rhodes calls him back.
Rhodes asks Drew if he wants a clause in the contract that means if he gets counted out or DQ'd, he loses the title. Drew says yes, with Rhodes saying he's fine with that. McIntyre then signs the contract, with Rhodes saying we all need this to end. Let it happen. Drew then claims he's the real American dream. He does things the right way, works hard, and tells the truth.
Sounds exactly like us. Rhodes responds by saying Drew left, but got so good that WWE had to call him back. Whereas he got fed up with WWE, grew some cojones and walked, alluding to the fact that Drew was fired. He finishes by saying nice guys used to finish last, but then he showed up. Drew picks up the mic and tells Cody he isn't getting the last word. Drew says, you know who'd be happy if you were with them right now? Your lovely daughters, with him then asking what their names are. Cody's heard enough at this point and attacks Drew, but Drew escapes the ring. I have no idea why Drew's going down this route. I thought he was going to say he's kidnapped them. It was like, why he thought it was weird. I don't know why he brought that up.
Aldis then tries to calm Rhodes down, but Drew blindsides him with a claymore and powerbombs him through the table. Drew then picks up the title and tells Cody he's going to take it from him tomorrow night. SmackDown goes off the air with Drew standing over a downed Rhodes.
Didn't he say he was going to take the title off him last time they had a fight?
More than
Was
that.
it at a Saturday night main event? I can't remember. We see that much wrestling, it just all blends into one. But yeah, when he started talking about his daughters, I thought, well, where's he going with this? Is this like a new dark side to Drew? He's kidnapped them. There's going to be a camera somewhere with them all tied up and gagged.
I don't think they do that nowadays. That's an old school thing.
Maybe so, but it was, I don't know. But I did like Drew. Just like when he was like, well, I'm not signing.
Yeah, no. Get someone else.
And get someone else.
Yeah,
I'll get
it's
someone
so true.
else. Okay, yeah, lovely, yeah. Brilliant. Anyway, now for Michael's moment of the night. This could be a match, a line, a local promo, something funny, interesting, serious, quirky, and or different. Just something that catches my eye. Obviously, it has to wait until the end, because if I do it halfway through and something happens at the end, it's kind of a spoiler. So Michael's moment of the night is hard. The tornado DDT was good from Sabin. It was clean, it was smooth. I do like a tornado DDT.
You do, yeah.
The highlights of the mascot match between the Bearcat and the Red-Tailed Hawk, some college football, or something like that, was interesting. I did like Drew just saying he was going to, like Aldis saying, well, go. And Drew was like, okay, I will. Just deadpan. I also liked the way that the set was dressed with all the Halloween stuff, and I think I'm going to go for that, actually. The way the set was dressed, that was what caught my eye. Simple as that. Now, if you wish to disagree,
agree, or have any thoughts or views you'd like to share with us, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out our musings video with thoughts and opinions of the last week of WWE. A new one drops every Wednesday, or go take a look at our predictions for Saturday night's main event.
Thank you very much for watching.
And we'll see you Sunday for our look at Saturday night's main event.